Most people think cheating is about sex. They think it's just pure lust, a moment of weakness, or wanting someone hotter. But if you look inside a cheater's brain, right before they cross the line, sex is actually an afterthought. Something far darker and much more addictive is happening inside their mind. Today we're looking at what's actually happening in a cheater's mind and why, for some people, it isn't about desire at all. Picture it. Someone mid-affair, at dinner with their partner, phone face down on the table. A text lights up the corner of the screen. They don't even flinch, just slide it into their pocket without breaking eye contact, and keep talking like nothing happened. That calm isn't nothing. That's a trained skill. The brain behind it. And it isn't panicking. It's enjoying the control. Before it happens, there's often a quiet, almost unconscious calculation. I'm smart enough to pull this off. Psychologists studying infidelity and personality have found this pattern shows up most strongly in people with what's called dark triad traits: narcissism, manipulation, and a kind of cold self-interest. For these individuals, standard moral rules start to feel like they're built for other people, not them. They don't just want a secret. Researchers have found that this group in particular gets something else out of it too: a quiet charge from feeling smarter than the person trusting them. Managing two realities at once becomes its own kind of high. Now, it's worth being honest here. Not every affair is a calculated ego game. Research on infidelity actually points to a much wider range of causes: falling out of love, feeling chronically neglected, low impulse control, even just being in the wrong environment at the wrong time with the wrong opportunity. A lot of cheating starts from loneliness, not superiority. But there's a specific profile where this ego protection pattern is the whole engine. And that's the one worth understanding, because it explains a kind of betrayal that feels almost impossible to reason with from the outside. Here's the part most people get backwards. We assume dopamine is the reward chemical, the thing that fires when you get what you want. Actually, dopamine is more the chemical of anticipation. It fires hardest in the build-up, the risk, the not knowing yet. Many psychologists believe that's exactly what fuels the secrecy itself: the hidden glances, the deleted texts, standing right on the edge without falling. Every successfully hidden lie becomes its own small win. Deception turns into a game. And for a brain wired for that risk-reward loop, winning the game becomes its own addiction, separate from whoever the affair is even with. So what pushes it from thought into action? Often it's low frustration tolerance. A healthy relationship hits a wall: boredom, conflict, feeling unappreciated. And a healthy response is to communicate or to leave. But for this profile, hitting that wall feels like an ego wound. Real life failed to deliver, so they look outward to restore it. And to live with themselves afterward, the mind does something almost impressive. It rewrites the story. Psychologists call this cognitive dissonance. The discomfort of holding "I'm a good person" and "I did this" at the same time gets resolved by editing the facts. My partner drove me to this. I deserve this escape. The villain quietly recasts himself as the victim. The real tragedy here isn't just the damage done to the other person. It's the illusion the cheater buys into. The belief that they're beating the system, having it all, keeping the comfort and the thrill at the same time. What they've actually traded is real intimacy for a hit of validation that doesn't last. Because you can't truly be loved by someone if the person they love is a lie. Desire is human. Temptation is normal. But for this pattern, Cheating is never really an accident. It's a sequence of small, quiet choices made by an ego that chose comfort over character. If this explained a pattern you've seen up close, in your own life or someone else's, let me know in the comments. And if you want the next one of these, subscribe.